Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We are starting a brand new week this week, and it's another short week, just like last week. The same as last week, we have 4 days this week. Yesterday was Monday, but yesterday was a very special Monday. It was Memorial Day, so we did not have school. We talked about Memorial Day on Friday, and I hope that you all got to do your Memorial Day craft at some point over the weekend. So today we are starting our week with Tuesday, and we have a brand new sight word of the week. So I am going to show you your new sight word. C-O-M-E. Does anybody know what that spells? C-O-M-E spells come. Come, like come over here. Okay, so I want everybody, we're going to start the day off by listening to a sight word song about the word come, and then we'll continue with our lesson.
Come with me, C-O-M-E, C-O-M-E. Come with me, come with me, C-O-M-E, C-O-M-E. Come with me. Come with me, C-O-M-E, C-O-M-E. Come with me, come with me, C-O-M-E, C-O-M-E. Come with me, come with me.
All right, so now we have a new sight word that we can add to our words that we know, and it is come, C-O-M-E, come. Great, so I have a special invitation for you this week. Will you come to the farm with me this week? That's right, we're going to the farm. So what letter does farm start with? Farm. The sound is for the letter F, F, right? And this is our uppercase F and our lowercase f. Now, we studied F a bunch in school, and I think that most of you are pretty good with the sound for the letter F. It sounds like F, right, for fish. So we won't study that too much this week, but we are going to be talking about the farm. What sight word do you know that begins with the letter F? All right, well, we have, remembers this one, for, and we also have funny. For, funny, and for both begin with the letter F. All right, so I asked you if you would please come to the farm with me this week. So let's look at some things that we might find on a farm. First of all, we have some animals. This is a sheep. We have a horse. We have a cat. What is this? This is a pile of hay. A cow. Who knows what this is? Has anybody seen this before? It almost looks like that cat in the hat back there, doesn't it? But it's not. This is called a silo. A silo is something that you would find on a farm, and they use it for storage. So a lot of times they store grains in there. They can store some kind of food. They can store all different things in there, grass. but this is used for storage. And what shape is a silo? It's a cylinder, right? It's a cylinder shape. So again, this is called a silo. Here's a fence, right? There's a fence so that the animals don't get out. This is a barn. We have a pig. We have a farmer, a rooster, a tractor, and we're back to the sheep. I'm sure that most of you are familiar with many of with what we talked about. Maybe not the silo, maybe some are not. Silo is probably a new word. But I think that you know most of the animals. I think that you know the letter F. So today we're going to be talking about not only the letter F, but beginning sounds in general. So I thought, why don't we look at all of the things that we've just talked about that we could find on the farm and figure out what letter they begin with. So let's start with a horse. What letter does horse start with? Do you hear the horse in the beginning? Horse begins with the letter H, horse. I am going to write these all in lowercase letters because we actually use more lowercase letters in our writing than we do uppercase letters. Okay, the next one is cat. What letter does cat start with? Cat. It could be one of two letters, right? It could be a C or a K with the sound K. In this case, it's a C. Cat starts with the letter C. Next, we have hay. What letter does hay start with? Again, we hear the hay sound is H. We've got another H. Then we've got a cow. Cow starts with the K sound. So again, we have the choice of K, could be C or K, and again, it's a C. So we have two words, horse and hay, that begin with H, and two words, cat and cow, that begin with a C. All right, now let's move on to the next one. This is let me show you first. This was the new word for many of you. This is a silo. Silo begins with S. What letter sounds like S for silo is an S. S. Now we have wrong way. Now we have a fence. What letter does fence start with? There's our letter of the week, F for fence. Then we have a barn. Barn begins with B. Barn is a B. And remember, when we write the B, could get confusing with a D, we write a straight line and then the circle. Barn begins with B. Then we have a pig. What letter does pig begin with? P. Pig is a P. P for pig. So we have S for silo, F for fence, B for barn, and P for pig. Great. All right, now next we have a farmer. Farmer begins with farmer. F is our letter of the week, F for farmer. Then we have a rooster. Rooster. What letter sounds like Rooster begins with the letter R. R. Rooster. Now this one is very tricky. This is something new. This is a tractor. Tractor, okay? Now, what letter sounds like tr? Tr. There isn't a letter that sounds like tr. But do you remember last week we talked about ch, ch? Who remembers what two letters make up the sound ch, like cheese? Remember, it was CH. C and H together sound like ch for cheese and chicken. Now, this week we have another one. What makes the sound tr, tr? The letters T, R together sound like tr, tr. So you see here, and they match yellow and green. Tractor begins with TR, actor, tractor. TR together, tr, tr. So we have a tractor. What else begins with tr, tr? We have a truck. Truck begins with truck, with TR. We also have another vehicle, a train. Train begins with TR, train. What shape begins with tr? How about a triangle? Triangle begins with TR, triangle. And what's another word for garbage? Like a garbage can or just garbage, we have trash. Trash begins with TR, trash, okay? So today you are going to be doing your own beginning sound. So you have a worksheet and you're going to color in the letter of the beginning sound of each word that you will find on a farm. And you will see silo on there. So don't forget what a silo is, okay? There are some animals that we talked about today. There's a fence, I believe. There are farmers. So you are going to do your own practice with what we did in class today, okay? You are also going to do a worksheet with the new sight word, come, okay? You're going to identify and color in the circles that have the word come in them, all right? So everybody join me back here for story time. Today we are going to be reading a story that has 2 sight words in the title. Who remembers this one? Little, blue. Who knows what book we're going to be reading? Little blue truck. And you see the TR for truck. Little blue truck. So join me for story time so we can read Little Blue Truck, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.